The story of the Pilgrims. A long time ago, the people of
England
were ruled by a cruel king named
King James.
He ordered all of the English people to go to his church. If they refused, he put them in
Prison.
One group of people did not like the king's church. They wanted to worship in their own way. One night, when it was very dark, they got on a big ship and sailed across the waters to find a new home.
We are pilgrim girls and boys, sailing over the sea, looking for a happy land where we can all be free.
This group of people were called
Pilgrims.
A pilgrim is one who travels from country to country. They sailed to Holland, the land of the Dutch people. Holland is a land of
Windmills and canals.
The windmills were used to pump water off the land and into the canals.
The windmills arms go up and down, right onto the sky and left to the ground.
In Holland, the pilgrims were free to worship God the way they thought was right. The Dutch people were very kind to them. The boys and girls played with the Dutch children and soon learned to wear wooden shoes like their Dutch friends.
The Dutch girls and boys are our very best friends. We'll wear wooden shoes and we'll dance with them.
Language. Although the pilgrim mothers and fathers were very happy in Holland, they did not want their children to grow up to be Dutch people. They began to talk about America, the new land which Columbus had discovered. They said, in America, we would have our own church. Our children would speak English and grow up to be English men and women. So they decided to leave Holland and sail to America. This time, they sailed across the ocean in a ship called the
Mayflower. We are pilgrim girls and boys, sailing over the sea, looking for a happy land where we can all be free.
It was winter time when the Mayflower reached America. The Pilgrim Fathers cut down trees in the forest and made log cabins for their families. Then the Native Americans came. The Native Americans showed them how to hunt and fish, and in the spring they gave them corn and showed them how to plant it.
The Americans in the forest never make a sound. The Americans dressed in deerskin walk softly over the ground. All the Native Americans hunted in the forest. All the Native Americans hunted in the forest. All the Native Americans hunted in the forest.
God for our good harvest and all this food.
The pilgrims are coming to celebrate, hooray, hooray. The pilgrims are coming to celebrate Thanksgiving Day. The pilgrims are coming, so don't be late. We'll eat and dance to celebrate. And we'll all be glad, so hurry and don't be late. The Americans
To
celebrate, hooray, hooray. The Americans are coming to celebrate Thanksgiving Day. The Americans are coming, so don't be late. We'll eat and dance to celebrate. And we'll all be glad, so hurry and don't be late.
They decided to have a big feast and invited their Native American friends. Let's have a powwow
Let's have a powwow
for the first Thanksgiving.
for the first Thanksgiving.
You bring the turkey,
You bring the turkey,
I'll bring the corn.
I'll bring the corn.
We'll have a Native American dance.
We'll have an American dance.
You may say the blessing.
You may say the blessing.
We'll have a happy time
We'll have a happy time
making new friends.
making new friends. Hustle, hustle, hurry, hurry, so much to be done. Turkeys roasting, pies are baking, feasting time is done.
All
All the little pilgrims cook the turkey, all the little pilgrims cook the turkey, all the little pilgrims cook the turkey for Thanksgiving Day. All the little pilgrims bake the pies. All the little pilgrims bake the pies. All the little pilgrims bake the pies for Thanksgiving Day.
the Pilgrim mothers brought pies, baked breads, and puddings. The Native American fathers, the Pilgrim fathers brought wild turkey, deer meat, and fish.
Fishy wishy. You're going really great.
The Native Americans brought cranberries and nuts. When the food was cooked and on the table, the Pilgrims said prayers to thank God for all their blessings in this new land. The Native Americans had such a good time at this first Thanksgiving, they stayed for
3 days.
Today, we still celebrate Thanksgiving Day with a feast, but each one of us should remember to do as the Pilgrims did and thank God for all our blessings in America.